Welcome back to Perspective Z, your favorite generational podcast. I'm Katrina.
I'm Rachel.
And boy, do we
have a lot to talk about.
We have
today.
a lot to talk about. So much.
It's a Sunday evening, so I think we're both a little,
out of it.
Yeah, that. I logged on to my online, community college class.
Yeah.
Because I thought we had assignments due every Sunday night at, 59 or whatever.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's every 2 weeks. So I don't have anything due right now. So I'm ahead of the game, which means I'm gonna procrastinate.
Yay!
Yay!
We love procrastination, and that is that's a very common theme in the questions we were asked. So we'll get back to procrastination later.
We have a question from Doobie. Anyway,
Yes, we do, because I forgot to include her DM that she sent me during the break. And I was like, oh, we still have that.
Nice. Another thing about me this week, I started writing things to do. It's not like I'm journaling, but it's like things I need to get done. In this, kind of, but not entirely. Kind of just like all things related to school.
Oh, yeah.
Go in here. So if I need to write down ideas for something, or lists, or to-do lists, or whatever, I'm doing it in here. Except I started to write in it upside down because it's a moleskin and it looks the same on both sides.
Oh, no.
So I'm big sad about that.
Big sad.
Big sad. How's your week been?
It's been a week. Like, the time, because it was a 4-day week with Martin Luther King Day on Monday, and so it feels like this week has been very short, but also very long.
It's been such a long week, and I only went to school 3 days.
Oh, yeah. Did you have a snow day? Or?
No, I took a personal day on Thursday.
Oh, yes. Yes. So...
But then going back to school on Friday was the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
I was like, I need this to be over.
Yeah. I had a lot of tentative assignments. Like, teachers weren't necessarily as, they didn't have, specific due dates set for these things. And so,
those.
I had a lot of stress, trying to put, a lot of work in to things that I didn't necessarily know if they were going to be due. And that, I can't, it's not helpful for, motivating me, because, if I know that it might not be due, then I'm less likely to do it.
Yeah. I feel that.
Yeah, so that was a majority of my week, but I did have this is gonna sound really, weird out of context, but I had fun writing this essay that was due on Friday. And, essays aren't usually things that you have fun doing, depending on the essay, but this one was, a definition essay, which was something I had never done before. It was really interesting to, learn about how to do a definition essay and then, do it automatically after reading a bunch of them. And, so I was really proud of my last line in that essay. And I also mentioned the podcast in this essay, so if my teacher if I talk to my teacher about it, if she, brings it up, then she might start listening, so hi!
Heyo! Good thing this is a family-friendly podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We love that.
She's pretty chill, though, so.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyways, what's your favorite thing this week?
My favorite thing this week is puzzles. I just got a 2,000-piece puzzle, and it's of, a winter landscape, so it's basically all whites and blues.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to die. I worked on it all day today, and I got in maybe 50 pieces.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, also, you know what I learned this week?
What?
Okay, so you know how Google has that thing where you can say, like, hey, whatever? You can also apparently say, hey, boo-boo, and it'll pick up on it. I don't know if it actually will, though. But, like, I read that somewhere, and I was like, I kind of want to try it. Hey, boo-boo. It worked!
Oh my gosh.
So, you can call Google boo-boo. Google boo-boo. Google boo-boo.
So many, there have been so many times where I've been, like, listening to a song, and, like, it'll pick something up, and I'm like, no, that's not, I wasn't trying to get your attention, I'm sorry.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. But, yeah. Anyway,
what's your favorite thing this week?
My favorite thing this week is walking, because I have gone on a lot of, I go on walks to the park by my house.
Are you feeling okay? I can't feel your temperature from here.
Yes, I'm feeling fine. But, since it hasn't been, like, super cold recently, and before we get another snowstorm, I figured I'd take advantage of the nice weather and, like, start going on more walks to the park, because I like going on walks to the park, but I hadn't been able to do it because of all the snow on the ground. And there's still some snow on the ground, but not, like, too much, so I've been going on walks more frequently, which sounds, like, really cheesy, like, hi, I'm Katrina, and I like walking to the park. Like, I like long walks on the beach.
Oh my gosh. I've started watching The Office again.
Good.
It's nice background noise for doing my puzzles.
Mm-hmm.
Because I already know most of the plot, so I don't have to pay too much attention. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
But also, yeah, we've had, like, basically nonstop snow all of last week. It finally stopped today.
Oh, wow.
Or, I guess yesterday it stopped. But yeah, it's been, majorly awful.
Oh, no.
So, it's made going to Pokestops really frustrating, but then I still get texts from my sister of, send me a gift from a Pokestop! And I'm like, I'm not going out in this. And she's like, it's not my fault you live in Iowa. I'm like, well, it's not mine either, because I'm a minor.
So I
just
go
throwing that out there.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we've had a lot of snow. It's, not great. Don't love it.
I like the snow sometimes. Like, it's pretty, but also, like, inconvenient.
I am sick of it. Sick of it. It's so... I'm done.
I like it when it falls, but then when it turns to slush... No.
We don't stand.
The thing is I like the snow when it's falling and, like, when it's still, like, fresh and it hasn't gotten to slush yet. Mm-hmm. But also, like, I like it when it rains and there isn't slush involved with rain, and I think that's why I like it so much, because, like, you do get mud, but it's not the same as slush, because slush is just, like, a weird consistency, and, like, rain just... I love the rain. It smells so good. It's so nice. Oh my gosh.
Sky really likes the snow, though, so I guess it can stay for her. Yeah. That's what kind of parent I am. She was acting up a lot today, so I looked at my mom and I said, you want me to have a human one of these someday? Mm-mm.
My brother, was like, hey, have you seen Rachel's story on Snapchat yet? Have you seen it? It's so cute. And I'm like...
Yeah, your brother, why did you give him my Snapchat?
I didn't. It was on his quick ad, and he was like, I'm adding Rachel on Snapchat now. And I'm like, okay. Also, he still has your name as imaginary.
Of course he does.
Should I give context, or should we just leave it?
He hasn't Snapchatted me in a while, though. I just jinxed that.
As soon as he hears this, he's gonna, like, spam you. You did this to yourself.
Yeah, I did. But he was right. My Snapchat story was adorable, because it was Sky being adorable.
As she usually is.
Pretty much. It's kind of her thing.
Yeah.
She's real cute.
Mm-hmm.
And we stan.
We do.
Anyway, what's your favorite song this week?
My favorite song this week is called Burnt Espresso by Sydney Amos featuring Barnes Boulevard. And it's like, I've been actually listening to my Discover Weekly on Spotify. Like,
what? Who does that?
Apparently me, because I, like, every week this year, I've been, like, actually listening to it. And, like, it's a good way to find new songs. But also,
I like sticking with the songs I have.
Yeah, but I'm trying to branch out because I feel like I've only been listening to the same like 40 songs over and over, and I feel like there's a lot of cool artists that I might not know about. And so there are some that pop up on my like it's so funny because the first time that I went to check my Discover Weekly, I was with my cousins, and let me tell you, since I am a teenager, it has some, like, there's some relatable names on there, like, relatable song names, so, like, hang on. I'm trying to find one. There was this one song that popped up that was called I Don't Want the Jewel, and it's like a love song. It's I don't want the jewel, I just want you, and it's hilarious.
What the heck?
What a Gen Z love song, honestly. And then, I'm trying to think of any other ones. But, like, there were a lot that were like, shoot, I don't remember which ones.
There were a lot that were like, I don't remember.
There's one, I'm a mess, and then there's, like, Notice Me. There's Pressure. And so, yeah, I just really like my Discover Weekly, and Burnt Espresso was one, I think, that was on it last week.
You just said espresso.
Espresso. I can't speak English. It's 5:30.
It is a hard language. Yeah.
I almost said 4:30 because my clock is off, but
it doesn't like you.
It doesn't. But yeah, it's a really good song, and yeah. What's your favorite song this week, Rachel?
Good story, Katrina.
Good story, thanks. It took a while to get there. It was a bit of a roller coaster, one might say.
It kind of normally does. Yeah, my nice segue. My song this week is Roller Coaster by Jonas Brothers because I've just been playing the This Is playlist on Spotify of Jonas Brothers because What a Man Gotta Do is fantastic, and I can't do What a Man Gotta Do because I did that last week, but Roller Coaster is good too, so got that going for me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like the, Bastille songs, the album.
You're just gonna have every single Jonas Brothers song?
You got that? Right? No, I'm kidding.
See, if you do that, I could do One Direction, and they have, like, 5 hours worth of music.
See, you could, but you wouldn't.
Yeah, there are some songs that aren't as great as the other ones.
See, I'm always right. You know it. I know it. We all know it.
There have been some trending videos where it's been, like, a bunch of girls, like, ranking the One Direction songs, like, tier list style, and it's quality entertainment.
Anyway, speaking of videos trending, what's trending on YouTube?
Some videos are trending on YouTube.
Looking for a new co-host?
Wow, it's been a while since we did that one. It's been since last year.
I hate you. Now I'm really looking for a new co-host. She knows how much I hate that.
I'm so sorry. Okay.
No, that's unforgivable.
No, please. Please, I'm sorry.
Katrina, I thought you knew better.
I thought I did too. Oh no. Okay.
Are you crying?
Maybe.
Oh, my little Hufflepuff. 5, 4, 3, and there it is.
The scarf making its episodely appearance. That was not a word.
No. Episodic? Is that a word?
That's a word. It
is?
I think it is. Episodic? It sounds like a word. It sounds like a big word. Well, not a big word, because it's episode plus
2 letters.
Well, episode... Technically plus 1, just changing one of the letters. Anyway, what's trending on YouTube? Let's see if I actually remember, because I set this document up yesterday.
Which was my mother's birthday, and I may or may not have forgotten. I didn't forget it was her birthday, I just forgot we were going to dinner.
Ah.
Yeah.
You just said that, like, I didn't have any context to it, and so you said that you forgot your mom's birthday, and I was out with my mom, like, shopping, and I told her about it, and she was like, is the situation, like, okay? Is she, like...
No, it was just, like, I forgot she wanted to go to dinner for it, so we were like, yeah, let's record at this time, and we were leaving, an hour after that, and knowing us, we cannot record in an hour.
Yeah. Remember when we said we were gonna try and keep episodes under an hour?
Yeah, that was funny.
Good
meme.
Joke.
We love us a good meme.
Anyways.
Noah Centineo!
Yeah, so, the sequel to All the Boys I've Loved Before. I cannot speak tonight. I am so
Why
sorry.
don't you take a drink of water and then do some Sharpay vocal warm-ups?
Yes! Get them recorded.
That's why I'm telling you to do it.
Should I move the mic away so it's not like...
Maybe you should just back away a little. Or move the mic away.
Also, I've been using the chapstick that Tori got me a lot. So.
Good. You're reaching Visco status?
Yes.
Proud of you.
For those of you that are listening that don't know, Tori got me a Visco Girl starter kit. It did not include a hydro flask because we had a price limit.
So, a little more context on that. We did a group exchange between the 3 of us.
Ma.
You better?
Sorry. Yes, I'm better. Hopefully.
Alright.
We'll see.
Girl
Anyway,
can dream.
continue.
So, yeah, we did a little exchange between the 3 of us because we're all broke upperclassmen who have to pay for college in the next few years.
So we decided to spend money.
Well, we decided to spend less money because originally it would be like 2 gifts from each person to each person. So we just did 1. Katrina got me dog rates stuff, and it was fantastic. I have a hat that says "Tell your dog I say hi," and
we're matching now.
Tag. Yeah, we do match now, and a tag that says
the goodest.
I was like, good girl wouldn't fit. The goodest, 13 out of 10. So yeah.
Yay!
There's a little more context for that.
Anyway, Noah Centineo.
Noah Centineo! It's only taken us forever to get to this point.
I thought that, since when we started doing this podcast, the first one had just come out.
Yes.
And so I thought that we could talk about, since the sequel is coming out in February, it was a interview on the Tonight Show about it, so I just wanted to...
just wanted to talk about Noah Centineo.
No. He's not that attractive, honestly. I'm more into Joshua Bassett. If we're being honest, but like...
Ew. So if you're listening...
Hi.
Yeah, if you're listening, first of all, message us. We'd love to have you guest. Second of all, Katrina has a crush on you.
I mean, he shouldn't be surprised at this point because, like,
Most every,
yeah. I was like, a lot of people have crushes on him, and it is very apparent on my TikTok For You page.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Speaking of TikTok, though.
What?
I haven't made any TikToks, but I started to, and then I realized I was not in the right place for it. Like, you wouldn't get the same effect. So maybe I'll make TikToks. Maybe.
I think you should.
I know you think that.
But however, anyway, going back to this,
Noah Centineo!
I just thought we could talk about it. Like, have you heard anything about the new movie?
I've heard it's good. So it's got that going for it.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I've been saying that too much lately.
I'm excited to see how... Is it Jordan Fisher? Or is it someone else?
The only Fisher I know is Jenna Fisher. And I don't think she's in All the Boys I Love.
Jordan Fisher. He's playing John Ambrose because they had to, they had to find a different actor because the cameo at the end, they weren't expecting the movie to do as well, and so... Yeah. But I am excited to see how he takes the character. I haven't read past the first book, so I don't know what happens, so I'm excited.
It's okay, I haven't read any of them.
I read the first one right after I saw the movie, yeah. I'm sorry. But
Shame on you.
You haven't read any of them. Shh.
Your point?
But yeah, I hope it's not like there was like no hype for the first one, then it was really good, and then there's a lot of hype for the second one, so I hope like the quality doesn't like
slip.
That's always the issue with sequels, because like you want the sequels to be as good as the originals, but then like
they're
most of the time they aren't. Yeah.
Cars 2.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say on that one.
All right.
So the next video that I saw trending on YouTube was a react video that was try not to eat foods from The Office. Because they
blueberry yogurt.
What?
Is blueberry yogurt one of them?
No, it wasn't. But
There's no reason I should know this, but that blueberry yogurt you're about to eat is expired. Or is it mixed berry?
I think it's mixed berry.
Dang it.
You were close, though.
Yeah.
But, one of the things that... I'm trying to think. There was Kevin's chili.
Oh.
There was a mixture of, like, two things that Michael made on the George Foreman grill.
Ugh.
And they were like, so, this isn't, like... They had the bacon from the episode where he clamped it on his foot. And then, they had... I don't remember what it was.
Was it burgers from the bachelor party?
No, it wasn't burgers. But it was something else that they were using the same George Foreman for. And so they just, like, combined those two, which was really interesting. But, yeah. I think those videos have interesting concepts because... You'd think that it's easy to try not to eat, but, like, they have gourmet chefs, and, like, if you, like, don't eat it, then there's, like, I mean, you work for the people that made it, but it's,
Do you need to take a second and form the words?
No, I don't think they're gonna come out. So, I don't know how I would react. I'm queen of comedy.
Anyway,
I'm not sure how I would react to stuff like that because, like, I love eating, but also, like, I like rewards and not punishments at the end. Because there was some bad punishments in these types of videos.
Oh no. Like what?
Like, for every food that you eat, there was one that was a Disney princess one. For every, like, food that you ate, you had to take a bite from, like, a quote-unquote poisoned apple. And it was just an apple dipped in, like, some, like, fish oil thing. And you had to take a bite for every food you ate. So, like, I'm not but I'm conflicted.
Aren't we all?
But since I don't work there, I don't have to deal with it. So
this is a valid point.
Anyways. The third video that I
Oh my gosh, we're still on YouTube Trend?
Yes. There was one other video that I thought we could talk about, and it was one of the Jubilee, like, 5 versus 1, where it was, like, trying to see who's the fake gamer.
I love those videos!
And it was really interesting because, like, of course, because of the stereotypes, the girls were the ones that were, like, voted out first, which I think is stupid. But, I just thought it was interesting what classified people as gamers and what questions they would ask each other.
I always find the questions interesting.
Yeah.
Like, on the Who's a Fake Couple, it was like, oh, what's their parents' name? And it's like, if you're new to a relationship, you probably don't know that. And that's actually why one group got voted out, is because they were in, like, a new-ish relationship and didn't know each other's, like, parents' names. So they were like, oh, you can't be a real couple. Yeah. Also, you definitely could have made up names, because they wouldn't have known.
Yeah.
Not that I'm bitter about it.
Of course not.
I'm definitely bitter about it.
I know. So anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about for YouTube trending.
Okay, what's trending on Twitter? Twitter.
Are you done?
Am I ever?
So, the first thing that I saw trending was, they're gonna make a live-action Bambi.
Is it gonna be like the live-action Lion King?
Yeah,
or are they gonna get the bunnies and the skunks and the deer to get along?
No, I honestly don't know how I feel about the live-action, like, animated ones where it's the animals. Because, like, the first concept I think that they did that with was Jungle Book, maybe?
Yeah, that sounds right.
And then with the Lion King, and I obviously they're still gonna make money off of it because it's Disney and people are gonna go see the movie regardless, but I wish
I joked that there should be a new Oscar category of Best Disney Remake. Because that's all they're doing right now.
Yeah. I just wish people could come up with original content.
Because their original content lately has been amazing. Like, I would consider Frozen 2 original content because it was a new storyline. Absolutely freaking fantastic!
Yeah.
What else have they... Coco was good when it came out. Inside Out. Like, they have good movie concepts. And they have amazing animators and storytellers working at Disney and Pixar. So use them and stop remaking the same stories we already know.
Exactly.
Again, not that I'm bitter, but I totally am.
Yeah. Because, like, as much as I love the sequels that have been making, like, that have been popping up, like, I loved Frozen 2, I loved... What's another sequel that came out?
I don't know if I'd count it as a sequel, but continuation of the series would be Toy Story 4.
Oh, yeah. So, like, I love continuing series. That was not a sentence, but, like...
Serai? Yes. Is it continuing Serai?
I love continuations.
There we go!
But also, like... I love being introduced to new characters, and, like, that can happen sometimes in sequels, but also, I just want original content, and that's, like, I know that
Let's go produce a movie. You down?
Well, we kind of need a concept, unless you have one.
Well, I'll have my mommy talk to your mommy, and they can work that out.
My mom said that you could come over unless...
If your mommy says it's okay.
If your mommy says it's okay. But...
I can go ask my mommy right now.
I think we should wait until after we record to ask our mommies.
Mommy!
But, I know that I talk about Knives Out, like, a lot since I went to go see it, but the part of the reason why I loved that movie so much was because, like, murder mysteries aren't necessarily original concepts, but just the plot and how everything was so originally crafted. I just miss having original movies coming out. I'm sorry.
You know what's coming out that I'm really excited for? What? Is the new Harrison Ford movie.
Which one?
I'm looking it up right now because all I remember is Harrison Ford. Call of the Wild. It's a dog movie.
A dog movie?
Buck is a big-hearted dog whose blissful domestic life gets turned upside down when he is suddenly uprooted from his California home and transplanted to the exotic wilds of the Alaskan Yukon in 1890s. As the newest rookie on a mail delivery dog sled team, Buck experiences the adventure of a lifetime as he ultimately finds his true place in the world. It's adapted from a book, The Call of the Wild, and I believe by Jack London, maybe? Oh, wait! Oh,
yeah,
no.
Jack London.
It doesn't come out until February, 20th.
Yeah.
But I'm so excited to see it because, A, Harrison Ford, B, dog.
I'm
I'm sure the dog dies in the end, because all dog movies let the dog die in the end, and it breaks my heart. Why can't they just leave on a happy note? But the main point of the story isn't a dog dying. Cough, cough, I'm talking about you, a dog's purpose and a dog's journey. I still won't watch those movies. Because people are like, oh, you like them, it's about dogs. And I'm like, it's about a dog dying over and over again. No, thank you. I won't cry when a person dies, but a dog dies and I'm a mess. Like an absolute mess.
I just cry all the time.
That's because you're a Hufflepuff, darling.
It's still over here.
There's the scarf. Yep.
But I'm very passionate about wanting original content, if you cannot tell.
I can tell.
So, yeah. Anyway, we could probably move on from this.
Yeah.
That's all I really wanted to say, unless you have anything to talk about with Bambi.
I really liked Bambi growing up.
Yeah. I haven't seen it in a while. Is it on Disney Plus? Because I might go watch it.
Probably.
Anyway.
You know what you should do before you go watch Disney Plus, though, is do your dang homework.
Anyway, the next thing that was trending on Twitter, but actually not trending, but it was trending when it first happened, but they didn't make, like, a Twitter moment about it, so it technically isn't, like, our typical trending.
Katrina forgot.
I did not forget.
I'm listening.
You're listening? So, basically, a new app was released. It's called Bite, and it's made by the same people that made Vine, like the same production team, I think. And so it's supposed to be Vine 2.0, and I honestly don't...
We have Musical.ly. Why do we need Vine 2.0?
Musical.ly?
TikTok.
They're
the same app!
They
no,
are,
actually,
but like...
TikTok is a mashup of Musical.ly and Vine.
I mean, yeah, but it was actually Musical.ly before.
I know.
But, I feel like we all wanted a Vine 2 when it, like, died, but I feel like I feel like this is, like, a really bad way to compare this, but I feel like we all reached the acceptance stage.
I knew you were going through stages of grief. I love it.
And, like, I feel like we all kind of accepted it, and as soon as we, like, they waited until after we had accepted it, and, like, we'd all kind of switched to TikTok, and then they're like, oh, Vine 2, wow! And so and from what I've heard, I haven't downloaded it, but I've heard that, like, it's not that good. Like, the content that's being released is just people trying too hard.
Well, yeah, because they're like, oh, if we're the first on the app, we're gonna get Bite famous, which, by the way, does not sound like something you want to be famous for.
Also, if the people that made content on Vine were called Viners, does that make the people that make content on Biters?
You could take it to a kindergarten classroom and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Same kind of humor. Anyway.
She went there.
I mean, it is spelled B-Y-T-E and not B-I-T-E, but, like, still, it's
Bite.
not good. So it's not like... I just don't know how I feel about it, and I'm gonna go back to my DM messages with my cousin when it was released, because I was, yeah.
Well, you want to hear something cute and unrelated?
Yes.
For Christmas, I got Harper a Buckley bear. Do you know what that is?
I think so.
So it's like a teddy bear, but it has different types of buckles on it, so she can learn to do buckles. And she screams with glee when she gets them together, and then screams for someone to unbuckle the big ones because she can't get them yet. And it's the cutest thing ever. She can kind of say buckle now, and it's really cute. She's learning how to say blue.
Bling.
Boo.
Boo. Bow, bow, bow. Blue's Clues.
But anyway, Bite made me think of that because Bite, Buckley, Bear, they all start with the letter B.
Bears beats
Battlestar Galactica. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Millions of families suffer every year. Should I insert
Michael?
A sound clip? Michael!
Oh, that's funny. Michael! But anyway, going back to Bite, I feel like, I feel like the only reason why people are downloading Bite is because of the nostalgia factor, and the fact that everybody on TikTok, if something is, like, remotely, like, random, I feel like everybody's like, oh, it has Vine energy, and so everybody, like, wants Vine to go back, but also, like, you can't force something.
Have you seen the videos, or, well, I guess, have you heard the sound where it's a dog? His paws, adorable. His ears, adorable.
Yes.
His tail, adorable. His face, adorable. His intelligence, okay. It always makes me, that ending always makes me think of Olaf.
Okay.
Okay. That's my favorite thing. If I were to I don't want to make TikToks where I just use other people's sounds, like I would want to do my own content, but that's one I would do.
Yeah. I feel like if I made TikToks that I would, like, do a combination. Like, I feel like
I'd be a Thomas Sanders.
Well, I wouldn't do, like, skits, though.
He's funny.
He is funny, but I would not do skits. Like, maybe...
Anyway, Twitter trending?
Oh, yeah, Twitter trending. So, this one is new to today, and we felt like we should at least bring it up. I'm not sure if we have anything...
This is new as to a few hours ago as of recording. And that is the Kobe Bryant and his 13-year-old daughter dying in a helicopter crash.
Yeah.
As well as 3 other passengers, I think.
I think they changed it to 7.
I don't know.
I'm not really sure.
I don't think they even fully know yet because they're still piecing through wreckage.
Yeah.
But obviously Kobe Bryant was a big influence. I hate using influencer in this context. Yeah. But a big influence in basketball and the NBA. Inspiration.
I helped you with a word.
Thank you.
Wow. But, yeah, condolences to the Bryant family and everything that they're going through right now. That's just a horrible way to die. Like,
I mean, personally, if I'm gonna go out, I want to go out with a bang. I don't want to die of a heart attack. I want it to be something unusual. But also...
the fact that, like, nobody fully, like, knows.
Yeah, is hard.
Yeah.
I didn't believe it when I saw the moment, because I was like, oh, it's from TMZ that's reporting this, really? Okay, guys. And then more sources kept coming out, and they were like, no, this is real.
Yeah. The one thing that kind of made me, like, skeptical is there was this one tweet that was supposedly posted in 2012 that said that he was going to die in a helicopter crash. But a lot of people said that, they saw the news headline and, like, found a way to... edit it. And
kind of so like I know you can do that on Facebook.
Yeah.
You can, like, reverse post.
Yeah. I just think that's a horrible way to, like...
Oh, hey, the Grammys are tonight. Sorry, that is so unrelated.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. I just think that's a, like, horrible way to, like, profit in a way off of someone's death, which, it's just likes and retweets, but just...
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, the Grammys are tonight, on a very lighter note.
On a very lighter note.
Thank you. This is why I'm in AP English.
Same!
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people talk about Oscar nominations on Twitter, but, like, not necessarily Grammy nominations, because I honestly have no clue what.
I just got a notification from Google, and it was like, hey, the Grammys are tonight. Tune in. And I was like, alright, thanks, dude. Anyway, should we answer some questioning listeners?
Sure.
Alright, our first question is from oh my gosh, I can't talk tonight either. Maybe I need to do the Sharpay thing. From @tdoobie, and they say, if upon your death you got to know the answer to one unknown thing about life, what would it be?
And this was a tweet that was sent to us. It wasn't, like, an original question. So.
I guess it depends on when I die.
Yeah.
Because if I die tomorrow, I'd like to know, if I hadn't died, what would my life turn out? If I die when I'm, like, 87? I don't know. Like, I'd like to know why my ex cheated on me if I died. Kidding. I don't care that much. I'm over it. He cheated on me because he didn't make healthy decisions.
Are we leaving that in?
Who knows? I haven't decided yet. I don't know. That's a hard question.
I feel like it might be
very eerie timing.
Yeah. Like, we got this question, like, a long time ago, but just with the timing of the previous topic.
The Grammys.
So mysterious. I feel like it'd be interesting, kind of... What's that sound?
That's me playing with my computer mouse.
Okay.
ASMR who?
I think that it would be interesting to see, like, what influence you had, so kind of like a It's a Wonderful Life moment.
I still haven't seen that movie.
You know the plot, right?
No.
So basically I'm not sure how it happens, but he kind of says that he hasn't really made a difference in anybody's life, and then he
Wait, is that the one that where teacher says every time a bell rings,
yes,
an angel gets its... Okay, I didn't remember if that was It's a Wonderful Life or Miracle on 86th Street.
Yeah.
I haven't seen either of them, but I know that's a quote from one of them.
Yeah. I think it's a Wonderful Life. It's been a while since I saw it, but just basically something happens and then he's in a world where he didn't even exist, and he sees all the people that he sees, all the yeah, and so just it'd be interesting to see how life would be different for, like, the impact that you left on the world, especially if you live to be older.
Mm-hmm.
Because I know that a lot of people struggle with, like, nobody, they feel like they haven't made a difference in, like, anybody's life. I think that's how it happened, is he was, like, he thought that he hadn't made a difference, and I think he was just in a very dark place, and then he looked to see, like, the difference that he had made, positive impact in people's lives, and so I think that would be a super interesting thing to see.
Yep. Alright. What's our next question?
On a way lighter note. This question is from @melmic222. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Katrina's mommy.
And she asks, what is something you rarely procrastinate? What is something besides homework you usually procrastinate?
I rarely procrastinate putting away my laundry, except this week. And I usually procrastinate editing.
I rarely procrastinate, treating myself. So if I'm feeling like, if I'm having a real rough day, then I'll just, like, treat myself. I'll have 4 cookies when the serving size is 3.
Ooh, having
that extra a lot
cookie.
This week. So.
Oh, I usually procrastinate getting out of bed. That's another one.
Oh,
and getting dressed on the weekends. Unrelated.
I mean, kind of related.
That's true.
I feel like something I rarely procrastinate is, like, responding to people, which is also kind of, like, a flaw, because, like, I feel the need to respond to people, like, automatically.
Same.
I've been doing better about it, though. Like, if I'm busy, I won't automatically do it. Something that I usually procrastinate, probably getting up. Sometimes, like, I'll clean my room so it looks nice, but actually, like, going through the drawers and going through my closet and, like, actually going through things. I did that, I think, last weekend. And let me tell you, I have so many gift cards. So many gift cards. I never use gift cards. Like, I never
Send them to me!
I never know, like, what to ask for, like, my birthday or Christmas, and so I just say, like, gift cards, and then people get me gift cards, and then I just, like, I had a whole stack of them. Like, I have a whole stack right here that it's just out of reach. So, but I just have so many that I forget that I have, and then, like, I clean my closet, and I find out how many I have, and I'm like, oh, I need to actually use these. Also, in my economics class, my teacher talked about how,
Katrina?
It's related, I promise. But in my economics class, my teacher was talking about how gift cards are, like, the like, easiest way for companies to, like, make money without having to, like, do anything, because most of the time either you don't spend the full amount or you don't, like, use them at all.
Well, that is true in some companies' cases, but, like, when I worked at Cold Stone, our gift cards were through a third party, so when you buy the gift card, you pay the third party, and then when you use the gift card, the third party pays us.
Oh.
So, like, it depends on the company.
At my economics teacher. I was just repeating what he said. I wasn't there.
Alright, so our next question is from @Kane_I, and they say, do you have advice for picking classes and taking AP? Don't take an AP class unless you're interested. Picking classes, try and include a few that you actually want to take, and not just, oh, well, colleges will like if I do this. No, colleges will like if you have a freaking personality.
Yeah. Like, if it's, you have to make sure that you have all your requirements, obviously, and that you're on track to graduate, but, if you just have, like, at my school, we have to have a certain amount of elective credits, in order to graduate, and so making sure that those elective credits are things that you are actually, like, interested in, and not just, like, oh, this will be an easy A, oh, this will look good on my transcript, just things that you're actually interested in, because you need to take, I'm not sure if, K&I is high school or college, but
I believe high school.
If you are in high school, then you need to take advantage of free education while you can.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to spend money taking a college class that you could have taken in high school for free.
Alright, so the second part of their question is, can you take this BuzzFeed quiz, or is it too stressful? And I'm fine with it. It's guess how much a college education costs around the world and try not to cry.
Oh boy.
First,
I will cry.
The first question is university education in United Kingdom. 9,000, 15,000, 30,000, or 120,000, and these are all per year. I'm gonna say 15. I was wrong.
I'm gonna say 30 then. I was also wrong.
It is $9,000 US. I freaking wish.
I wish. That's a cost of one textbook. Anyway, next question is about how much does a public university in Japan cost per year? 200,000.
I feel like Japan is expensive. Anyway,
yeah.
200,000.
200,000, 8,500, 22,000, or 57,000.
I'm gonna say 57. I was wrong.
I'm gonna say 22,000. I was also wrong.
It is $8,500 US. I thought Japan would be expensive because it's like super competitive. Maybe it's super competitive because if you can get in, it's not terribly expensive. Anyway, public university in Russia cost per year 67,000, 30. What?
I just saw one of the answers.
Oh, 34,500, 500, or 8,000.
I'm gonna choose 500 because I'm gonna be so mad if that's the right answer. Okay, it's not.
I don't want to lowball it because the other ones have been low, but I don't want to keep being wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I guessed 34,500.
It was 8,000.
Yeah, but it also says it varies anywhere from like 2,000 to 12,000.
Mm-hmm.
What's our next?
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go check on it.
Are you home alone?
No.
You're probably fine.
Okay. If you want to read the next options, then
okay.
Go ahead.
So next is about how much does a public university in Mexico cost per year? 17,000, 3,000, 35,500, or 500? I'm going to say 17,000 on this one because 17 is my lucky number. And wow, I was wrong. Oh my gosh. That is so cheap. While we wait for Katrina. So I read the question, you just have to pick one.
Okay.
I picked 17,000.
I'll do 3,000.
It's 500.
Incorrect. 500?
That is literally, it ranges from 378 USD to 818, and that is literally the cost of a textbook.
Like, I was over-exaggerating before, but this is actually the cost of one textbook.
Now there's bumping outside of my room.
Wow.
What's our next question?
Our next question is about how much does a public university in China cost per year? 750, 5,000, 17,000, or 30,250?
That's a very precise number. I'm gonna go with 17 again. It's wrong.
17 again. I'll go with 5,000. I was wrong.
These are all so cheap. What the heck? The correct answer is $750. Alright, United Arab Emirates cost per year 14,000, 80,000, 300, or 24,500. You know the sucky thing is, if you go abroad, you still have to pay basically the same price as if you went in America.
Yeah.
I don't want to guess 300, but I don't want to guess 80 either. I guess that's why they give you two options in the middle, but
I'll choose 300.
Finally, I got one right. I guessed 14,000.
Oh boy. Is it my turn?
Yeah.
About how much does a university education in Sweden cost per year? 3,000, 15,000, $0, or for 43,450.
I'm guessing 0. Also, did you know I'm Swedish? Like a large percent Swedish. And
I did not.
Scandinavian. Yeah, my grandparents are going to visit family in Sweden this summer. My great-grandma is a first-generation immigrant, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're like very Swedish.
Anyway, I chose 3,000 and I was wrong, and I'm so mad!
It's 0! Because they have high taxes.
I know.
So, like, a lot of them still graduate with debt because it's so expensive just to live there. Next is Egypt cost per year. 15,000, 6,000, 26,000, or 1,000. 6,000. Dang it. It's not that.
15,000. No. 1,000?
And that's for non-Egyptian students.
Catch me going to school in Egypt.
Honestly. Egypt public universities.
You already got into your school.
Yeah, your point. They just wouldn't give me my $400 back. And if I can pay 1,000 and live in Egypt for 4 years. Alright, what's our next question while I look this up?
About how much does a university education in Canada cost per year? 32,000, 50,000, 12,000, or 5,000? I'm gonna go with 12,000.
I'm gonna go, are we assuming in-state? Because then I'm gonna go with 5,000 for, like, Canada nationals. Hey, I was right!
I'm so mad. I'm gonna start crying.
If
and lose the quiz.
I don't even
What's our next question?
Sorry, I'm looking at Cairo University. About how much does a university education in South Korea cost per year? 67,000, 23,000, 4,500, or 13,000. I'm going 23. Dang it.
I'm going 13.
Yeah, I was wrong.
Nope.
It's 5,000.
I'm so mad.
I'm just mad that I'm not getting them right. I'm not even mad they don't have to pay that much.
Like, good for them, but, like, also...
What? Okay, so, do they have a search bar that I can, like, search for international students? Come on, Cairo University.
Anyway, next question is about how much does a university education in Chile cost per year? 7,600, 19,000, 2,000, or 15,000? I got one right!
I'm proud of you. Don't say what it is then, because I'm gonna guess. 26, or 76. I was right! Go us.
Wow. Look at us.
We're thriving. Our next question is about how much does a public university in the United States cost per year? 50,000, 21,000, 105,000, or 10,000? I mean, if you go in state, probably closer to 10. If you go out of state, like me, it's 30 a year. I'm gonna guess 10. What? You're wrong.
I'm gonna guess 21, and I got it correct.
See, they must have averaged people that go in and out of state.
Yeah.
Which I guess makes sense.
I got 2 out of 12 right, and it said not too shabby. My God.
I got 4 out of 12 right, and it said not too shabby, so.
That is a 17%. That is way below failing.
So, the Cairo University website kind of feels like it was designed in, like, 2003 and hasn't been updated since then.
I hope you can read pink on purple, as that is the layout that we have chosen.
No, it's like a normal layout, but the links don't make any sense, and it's just not great.
Shout out to whoever got that reference.
I didn't.
It's John Mulaney.
Oh.
Which... you should not be surprised, because that's all
also, I think I'd have to learn Arabic?
Oh. Have fun with that.
Thanks. Academics, undergrad. See, this seems... Halloween University at least seems... navigatable. No, maybe not.
Alright, I'm gonna move on to the next question while you're doing that.
Okay.
Next question is from Emily Hoffman. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Emily.
And she asks,
oh, goody,
monthly check-in time. How's school going? Your grade's good? You doing okay? Have enough coffee, tea, hot chocolate? Not procrastinating too much?
School, I'm tired of. Coffee, never. I'm not stressing too much or procrastinating too much.
I have a B, but that's only because I have a B already, but that's because there's only, like, literally 2 assignments in the gradebook. School's going alright, except for one class that will remain unnamed. Except it's physics. I'm doing alright. I had a rough day at the end of last week, but I think I'm better now, so we're good. I have had a lot of, you know those Starbucks Frappuccino, like, chilled drinks that they have? I've been having a lot of those lately, and they're so good. Like, I only have the mocha ones because...
Yeah, I think I'd have to learn Arabic to go to this place.
Oh boy.
But also, it won't tell me the price.
Anyway, and not procrastinating too much, never. I am always procrastinating, always.
Tell me your price. Oh, there we go. What?
What?
For the Facility of Medicine and Facility of Science, it would be $4,000. That's it.
Oh my god.
Oh, catch me learning Arabic and moving to Egypt. Also, they have a visitor counter on the side of the screen so you can see how many people have visited their website ever. I'm the only visit today, but someone visited yesterday, so... Anyway. Our last question is from @Dragonlance447, and they say, what do you typically do while procrastinating instead of working? I clean.
Sometimes I clean, sometimes I play The Sims, sometimes I just scroll TikTok, sometimes I just refresh Twitter, sometimes I sit and stare at a wall, sometimes I take a nap, sometimes I just cry for no reason, sometimes... I feel like that scene in Victorious where it's like everybody else gets asked this question, like, what's one thing you hate? And then they say, like, one thing, and it's, like, Brussels sprouts, and then they're like, Jade, what do you hate? And she's like,
everything. Oh, I could also learn French. They teach half their classes in French.
Ooh.
That seems easier than Arabic.
So, yeah, the list of what I typically do while procrastinating is basically endless, because... Ooh, I know what a pretty general thing is. It's overthinking.
Mood.
Because that's all I do. Just girly things. Tee-hee. Oh boy.
Can it be time to take our BuzzFeed quiz?
Yes, we decided that we could take a second BuzzFeed quiz because that other one was just going to make us sad and not tell us anything about our lives.
Yes. So our BuzzFeed quiz is, this food quiz will reveal which season matches your personality. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Please don't. Our first question is, choose a dessert. Lava cake, fruit tart, ice cream, or apple pie. These are very different desserts.
But somehow I love all of them. Oh no.
Oh, the funny thing?
Yes.
The labels: oozing caramel cake, strawberry cake, macro photo of red, yellow, and white ice cream on cone, and baked pie. So the first two, not even a little related. The fourth one, and the third one is just a lot of words.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going with lava cake.
I'm gonna go with ice cream.
Speaking of ice cream.
Our next question is, choose an ice cream flavor. Strawberry, caramel, chocolate, or vanilla?
Caramel.
I'm gonna go with chocolate, because to me, I wouldn't have, like, caramel flavored ice cream, but I would put caramel on my ice cream.
Alright. So our next question is, choose a pasta dish. Spaghetti and meatballs, pesto pasta, mac and cheese, or gnocchi. I'm gonna say...
Maybe I am hungry.
Yeah. I'm gonna say pesto pasta without the tomatoes in this picture because, ew, tomatoes.
I'm gonna do spaghetti and meatballs because I'm basic and also I'm so hungry. Like, I put, for our options for the BuzzFeed quiz, like, in my defense, a lot of the ones that popped up as the most, like, recently posted ones were food related, but the 3 that I chose to, like, potentially do were this food quiz will reveal which season matches your personality, everyone has a dessert that matches their personality, find out yours, or what kind of cheese are you? And so I guess I am hungry because after I listed those, Rachel was like, are you hungry? And I'm like, no. But then I saw the spaghetti and meatballs and all the pasta. I love pasta. Not sure if you know this.
So what's our next question, Katrina?
Our next question is choose a cupcake. Bake cupcakes. 6 teal icing cupcakes with sprinkles.
Okay, at most I see 5.
Close-up photography of cupcakes, or cupcake top with cream in yellow cupcake holder.
I'm gonna pick the cupcake top with cream in yellow cupcake holder.
I'm gonna do the close-up photography of cupcakes.
Next, choose some candy. Candy lot. Assorted color candy pack lot. Jar of M&M's coated chocolates. And multicolored candy worms.
For those of us who speak English, it is gummy bears, Starburst, M&M's, and gummy worms.
Sour gummy worms from the look of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Starburst. Or, I mean,
M&M's.
Assorted candy color pack lot.
I went with jar of M&M's coated chocolates.
Alright, what's our next question?
Our next question is choose a salad. Cooked food with sliced vegetables in white bowl. Strawberry salad plate. Vegetable salad. Or vegetable salad on round white ceramic plate.
I'm gonna pick the strawberry salad plate.
I'm gonna do the vegetable salad on round white ceramic.
Also, I feel like they got half of these pictures from Panera.
Probably.
Especially the second one on this next, which is choose a sandwich. Sandwich close-up photo. Toasted bread with sliced tomatoes and coffee. 2 slices of sandwich on brown container. Or selective focus photography of sandwich with fillings.
I'm so hungry.
I am gonna pick sandwich close-up photo, which is like, looks like a ham and Swiss toasted. Possibly on Brie. Wait, Brie's a cheese, isn't it?
Yes.
Brioche! Brioche is the bread! Yes, I'd like a ham and cheese on Brie.
No bread, just cheese. More cheese.
The best way to order it would be like, yeah, I'll take a ham and Swiss on Brie, please. You mean on brioche? No. And I want that toasted.
Have fun getting that out of the oven.
Sorry, what did you pick?
I picked the toasted bread with sliced tomatoes and coffee.
See, I don't think that's coffee. I think that's au jus.
Yeah, I didn't choose it for the drink, though. I chose it for the sandwich.
Hey, speaking of drinks.
Wow, good segue.
Thank you.
Choose a drink. Tea, smoothie, coffee, or water.
Coffee!
Are we shocked?
No.
I'm gonna do water. Hydrate or dihydrate?
Alright, choose some sushi. Sushi food with brown wooden chopsticks. Maki roll on table. 4 raw foods on tray. Or sushi on focus photography. I'm gonna pick the 4 raw foods on tray. Personally.
I don't like sushi.
The 4 raw foods on tray doesn't have any raw fish in it.
Which one?
The 4 raw foods on tray.
The one you chose?
Yeah. Like a California roll.
Oh.
Except that's not a California roll.
Yeah.
Some sort of riceless sushi.
I'll choose sushi food with brown wooden chopsticks because it looks the prettiest.
All right.
Choose a soup. Tomato soup, lentil soup, chicken noodle soup, or pho.
The chicken noodle soup they put looks an awful lot like ramen.
Yeah, that's not chicken and stars.
All right, I picked
I'm a
pho
5-year-old.
because I love pho.
Oh, I didn't know how to pronounce.
I know.
I am gonna choose chicken noodle soup nonetheless because there was another quiz that popped up that was like, how many of these kids menu items do you still eat as an adult? And I was gonna send it to you, but I was like, we're just gonna cross all of these off because it was like tater tots and French fries, and I'm like,
that's not a child's food.
That's not a child's.
You know who had to make it for those children? Adults. Alright, and finally, choose a vegetable. Corn! Asparagus, carrots, or broccoli. Obviously, I'm picking corn.
I'm gonna pick corn too.
I got fall.
I got winter.
You're fun
Dear winter. Sorry.
You're fun and creative. You have an artistic spirit that sets you apart from the rest. You're always challenging yourself to be better than you were before. Honestly, you're the coolest person around. BuzzFeed?
Are you sure about that? I mean, I think you're pretty cool.
I mean, I would agree with you're always challenging yourself to be better than you were before, but that means I agree with 1 out of 4 sentences.
Okay. My description is, you're independent and nostalgic. Don't agree with the independent part.
I agree with the nostalgic part.
Yeah, I agree with the nostalgic part, like, 200%. You're an introvert and prefer your own company most of the time. You do things your way and you don't care what others think. Don't agree with that. You also have a way of making people feel special. So I agree with 2.5 of those sentences.
Okay, that's not bad.
Because I am very nostalgic. I am an introvert and prefer my own company most of the time. I have a way of making people feel special, I think. But I am not independent and I do not do things my own way, and I very much care what others think, and I know that is not the best thing ever, but you know.
That's fine.
It's fine. I'm working on it.
Alright, is there anything else we need to talk about this week?
I don't think so. This has been another episode of Perspective Z. That's been Rachel.
That's been Katrina.
Thanks for listening.
Bye!
Toodles.